Question 132. If you had to date either a vampire, a werewolf, a leprechaun, or a Shrek, which would you go out with, and where would you go?
If you had to what with one of them?
Date.
Oh, date. A werewolf, just because they're only once a month going to be like that.
But you've got, I think within the context of the question, you're dating them as the werewolf.
Well, what? Why would you date any of them?
Because you have to.
I mean, you wouldn't be a date; you'd be lunch for most of them.
I would.
Go on.
I would date Leprechaun. and where would you take them? What kind of question is that?
The end of the rainbow.
I don't know. Where would you take?
To the pot of gold.
Well, isn't that where they already are?
Okay. Math Pig, where would you like to go on a date?
Yeah, I guess the leprechaun's the only safe one to date.
I don't think Shrek would be safe.
Tall. I'm 5'1". They'd make me feel good.
There are lots of stories of vampires being safe to date. Unless they get their souls back.
Been watching too much Twilight, Dave. Too much Twilight.
No. Not Twilight.
Buffy.
That's bad. Dave's talking Angel, so I'm good with that.
I don't remember any Twilight. Although I know I've seen them.
So you're wanting to date an angel that got a soul? So you could end up with Spike.
Yeah, he's hot.
He is hot, but he's a bit of a jerk.
Yeah, I still go there.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's date, not marry, isn't it?
To be quite honest, given the, I'd quite like to date a Spike with the chip, without a soul.
I don't know, like without a soul but with the chip.
Yeah. Because I think it'd be fun.
Bad boy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess because he can't hurt you, but like still, I don't know. Spike can be very, very sweet sometimes.
He can.
And he's not being, douchey or rapey.
There is that.
I've got a question to ask, but it's going to change the rating of this channel, and I don't think we've been asked to keep it PG.
Oh, sorry. Wait,
I'm sure you could ask it in a Peppa Pig-esque way.
No.
When Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig love each other very much.
Well, I was going to ask, given that vampires don't have a heartbeat, so therefore are not pumping blood around their body, how on earth do male vampires? And I'll stop right there.
You think I haven't thought about this?
I believe the phrase you're looking for, Jen, is a little semi.
I think what would be is they consume blood and it keeps their blood pressure high at all times. They always have an erection.
Awkward.
Well, you said it, not me.
Painful.
Isn't there a name for that condition?
I believe there's an implant you can get where they reach down and pump one of the testicles and it actually inflates the penis. I kid you not.
Yes,
No, you're right. Yeah, they're definitely real.
So perhaps all vampires just get one of those implanted.
I have to ask a question about that though, since you're the expert.
Did John Holmes need a foot pump for his?
Would that be a blowjob?
Oh my god! Sorry. I thought my question was bad.
Well, it does give a different meaning to the phrase "she pumped him."
I really hope I see this machine at work and I have a story about one of these soon.
See, I have another question as well. And we appreciate that you're the expert on this, Sammy. and having you here helps no end, right? Is there an upper limit, given that it's got to be made of something safe? I'm assuming it would be something silicony, which means it could expand quite a way.
What happens if it explodes?
Don't!
If it pops?
I was avoiding that question because I didn't want to think about it.
I believe you'd only be limited by the stretch of your semi. So, I mean, technically, you could actually
Get a few more inches.
You'd think that it would just start to go girth rather than length.
But that would depend on the shape of the I'm assuming balloon that was inserted.
My fault.
Interesting.
We'll
These are very
have to
interesting
investigate this more
questions,
elsewhere. Right.
This is a whole different stream.
It is. We could do an hour on this alone. Right. Doc said vampire.
You're getting to the age, Dave, where it might be applicable for you.
Never.
Savage.
That's just mean.
I like that.
I'm sorry.
Dave.
Is Doc implying that he wants to become a vampire for the date? He says we'd find some random house full of sleeping people for dinner.
Maybe he does.
I think he wants to be a vampire. See, that's the other thing as well. Going with the werewolf, the leprechaun, or the Shrek, they're not going to. Well, the werewolf could turn you, but they're not going to turn you into something good. I mean, I would.
When is a vampire necessarily good?
I would. Well, I'd be if the option for current vampire. Well, let's go with Buffy lore. I would want to be turned into a vampire. I'd like to be an immortal without a soul.
Yeah, well, I don't think I have a soul.
No, neither do I. But within that context of that.
Well, aren't leprechauns like evil
Did you say
little
leprechauns?
things? Or leprechauns, love.
Okay.
Fucking Australia.
We have banyas.
People talk weird.
Go on.
Don't know
Sorry,
what
go
don't know what
ahead.
you're talking about.
You've forgotten what you were going to say now, haven't you?
I did. I know it was about leprechauns.
Damn you, Amanda.
You're going to have weird dreams tonight, Sammy.
That was the wrong finger, Amanda.
What?
You pointed.
Is that your middle finger? That looks strange. Oh, yeah.
You too.
That looks like the wrong one. If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.